Honorable Governor is exchanging his greetings to all the young minds who have come here to mark the birth anniversary of Swami Vivekananda, a true icon who has inspired and motivated many youth. We extend a warm welcome to Dr. DK.Hari, DK.HemaHari. We now humbly request the Honorable Governor to pay floral tributes to the portrait of Swami Vivekananda. We request all the other dignitaries on the dais also to join in paying floral tributes to the portrait of Swami Vivekananda. Thank you, sir. We now request the Honorable Governor to light the traditional lamp, the Kuttuvilakku. We request all the other dignitaries also to join in lighting the traditional lamp, the Kuttuvilakku.
அனைவருக்கும் அன்பார்ந்த காலை வணக்கங்கள். Swami Vivekananda, the guiding light for the youth, continues to inspire generations with his timeless teachings, unwavering dedication and vision of a strong and vibrant India. His call to arise, awake and stop not till the goal is reached serves as a clarion call for all of us to rise above challenges and strive for excellence in every sphere of life. It is befitting that this great visionary's birthday is celebrated as the National Youth Day. It is my privilege to extend a warm and heartfelt welcome to our Honorable Governor, whose dedication to youth empowerment inspires us. I extend a warm welcome to our distinguished speakers, Dr. DK.Hari, DK.HemaHari, Chennai. Nandri Vanakkam.
We request the Honorable Governor to felicitate Dr. DK.Hari, founder Bharat Gyan. Thank you, sir. We request the Honorable Governor to felicitate Dr. DK.HemaHari, founder Bharat Gyan.
We'd like to thank Honorable Governor for giving us opportunity for presenting on this August stage and on this very August occasion. It's our pleasure. We'll just do a 10-minute brief presentation on facets of Swami Vivekananda in the Bharata civilization.
Namaste. So we all in our lives, we need guides. We need guides for various aspects, right from our daily living to even guiding us in our professional careers, to develop our characters, even for our religious conduct, social conduct, for ideologies, patriotism, spirituality. From various dimensions, we need leaders.
Multi-dimensional guides we need for multiple purposes is a larger perspective as a civilization, as a nation, as a society. And this land, Bharat, has been very fortunate that through the millennia, through the length and breadth of the land, we have had so many guides through the times. This land has been truly fortunate in that way. The civilization has been fortunate. So that's what we have brought out there as a book for later for reading. But the key point also in this is we have a concept called PMG. That is, we have Prajapatis, many Prajapatis in this land. We have Manus, many Manus we had in this land. And we have also had Gurus. So we need all the three dimensions, three perspectives, three aspects to mold us as a good dharmic citizen, as a dharmic society, for a dharmic way of life. So it's a multi-pronged perspective.
And in this aspect, we have somebody like Swami Vivekananda, who encompasses all these various spheres, and which is why today his birthday has been designated as the National Youth Day, because he himself did achieve all of this in the prime of his youth. And the word Swami that we have in this civilization given to such guides. So these are people who have realized themselves, their potential, who are capable of making you realize your potential as well.
The Swayam from within. So the realization comes from within yourself, and they guide us to realize this from within ourselves.
So we are going to look at one such Swami who has influenced not just us, but also the world over.
The three youngsters spoke obviously about Chicago, and all of us are well aware of it. His influence, his impact in Chicago, in that small speech there. And look at how the stage looks. The stage is full, crowded, the audience too. And as he said, what did he start with? He started with the idea of brothers and sisters. And look at the term in Bharatam. We have the words Sahodari and Sahodara. Most of our traditional speeches have started with this. And what does it say? Saha Uddara. Uddaram is the belly, the pot, the water pot. All of us come. So we are all complementary. Look at the word feminine, Uddari, Uddara, Sahodara. So we are all from the same mother's womb. That's the beauty of it, of Bharata Mata. Look at the way. So that concept from Bharata, he took it there and he gave it in the English term as brothers and sisters. And this is that memorial hall where he spoke is there, and the plaque still remembered, and a short speech, the impact it had, 450 plus word speech, the impact it has had for a century and more. And look at the steps to that hall where his speech is etched today on the steps to the wall. And here is, so, and he was became so popular, they wanted to sort of use the gadgets of those times, like X-ray his fingerprints and see what it's got value. So he gave himself for so many experiments of those days there.
And at the same time, he was also influenced by the West. The kind of development he saw there, the kind of advancement, technological advancement. There are some few photos which show him enjoying a ride on an elevator, mountain elevator and so on. So what did he do? He brought these sentiments back to India to influence India itself. And this is how, when he met Jamshedji Tata, when he was going itself to Chicago, he meets Jamshedji Tata, and he inspires him, so that when later on you find communications where Tata writes that you have inspired me to start the IISc in Bangalore.
Indian Institute of Science, Bengaluru, the font of scientific education a century ago, inspired by Swami Vivekananda. Look at that, inspiration.
And in this, Swamiji, what he says, what he tells him, what he advises Tata is that, see, today, the world, there are two things which feed the civilization. One is food and the other is commerce. So look at his vision, his thought, that he is insisting that we work on both these aspects, and that is how this set the seed for many such institutions to come about. So we find that he has inspired the West. You have leaders like Tesla who have had communication with Swami Vivekananda. And when we celebrate those kind of leaders too, we should remember we are actually also celebrating our own dear Swamiji.
So because Tesla is a popular automobile brand name, but the person who had the original name Tesla, he was inspired in his experiments by Swami Vivekananda.
And overall, if you look at it today, the children spoke about that core focus, right, which helped him shoot with the gun. And how does he get that? So it is all because of the power of yoga that he has inculcated in himself, and which he wanted the world also to start practicing. And
by practice.
and if you look at the overall timeline of this Indian practice, you will find that the 1900s, when yoga needed that impetus, it was Swami Vivekananda who brought it in, both for the West and for India as well. He opened our eyes to this power too.
Which is a 7,000, 8,000 year old Pokisham of Bharata that he brought forth to us once again. Now we look at the idea of the wandering monk. See, he is popular as what is this beautiful exhibition in Kanyakumari. It's called the Wandering Monk exhibition, where the life of Swami Vivekananda is so nicely brought out. I'd seen this probably 35, 40 years ago. The impact it's left is amazing. So on many people, this is the exhibition, their Wandering Monk exhibition, beautifully brought out. Obviously, now all of us look at the rock movement, but also when you go to Kanyakumari, please take time to visit the Wandering Monk Museum. It's amazing place there. And Kanyakumari, go back into Kanyakumari if you don't mind. See, this bridge that's come up, of course, last year Honorable Prime Minister spent a full day there. So he drew his inspiration, energies for the next 5 years here. Obvious, next is, so this bridge, it's not just a bridge, a setu, across two rocks. It's a bridge across millennia. Because millennia of, because Thiruvalluvar, Sant Thiruvalluvar is many millennia ago. And for our times, we have Swami Vivekananda. So it's a bridge across millennia. And both are there at the padam of Bharat Mata, Shakti Peetam, Kanyakumari, Devi Kanyakumari. So one is a patron saint
and
of
we owe
Tamil
this
Nadu,
actually
one
to
is
Shri
patron saint.
Eknath Ranade ji for having built that memorial for us, which we should not forget. And if ever you go to Kanyakumari, please make it a point to go there and visit. There is a beautiful monument for Shri Eknath Ranade ji as well.
Also, there's a wonderful statue for him. It's a place to visit.
So he has wandered all over India, right from Kashmir, where he has appreciated the beauty of Kashmir. He calls it the lamp of civilization.
And he's been to Rawalpindi, which is today in Pakistan. Rawalpindi, it's the next to Islamabad. It comes from Bappa Rawal, the great Rajput warrior. So he is Sialkot. So different places. Swami, he's really traversed the land like a yeti, a true yeti across the land. It's there, Limdi or everywhere, including in Bengaluru, Raipur, everywhere he's traveled, Chennai, I saw, all of you know this. So the point what we're trying to say is, he's truly been a wandering monk. Look at the term that we use for all these monks. We call them yeti. Because they travel from one place to another. See, he's been one in that illustrious lineage of yeti. Just show you one image of how different yetis have traveled. Look at this. Through the times, right from Adi Shankara to Ramanujacharya to Swaminarayan, Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, become Mahatma Gandhi, Swami Vivekananda, everybody has traversed the land and left their indelible impact on each part of the land. That's the beauty of it.
And you know, this word yeti, you find that actually many of you may not realize it. Etiraj College, we spell it as E-T-H-I, so Etiraj, the actual meaning is Yati Raj. And the word yati, why do they travel? Why do monks travel? The yati is to spread. The word root ya means to spread. So they go around spreading knowledge. That is why they are called yatis. And
incidentally, we written a short book on yeti. It's a flip book. Those can read just the term yeti later. And look at the idea of awaken here. A couple of students spoke about the idea of awaken, which Swami Vivekananda has spoken. It's very important to awaken. And he saw the vision of Bharadam awakening from the rock a century ago. And today, if you see, over the last 1 century, India has gone through a political awakening from 1900 to 1950. That's the first step of awakening. Then India went through an awakening in the field of finance, education, technology. We have done that for the next 50 years. Now in this new millennia, what is it? the awakening of the civilization of Bharat itself, of knowledge, that is to happen with self-respect. That is what will make us truly a Vishwa Guru. So that is what has to happen for Bharatam to be truly awakened to itself, the vision of Swami Vivekananda. And look at this observation he makes at the freedom struggle.
When the Sepoy mutiny, which was a turning point, and
Freedom
after we
struggle.
lost it in 1857, so this is his analysis that he makes about leaders. He says that, and this he gets it from the British, who tell him that you failed because your leaders in this particular mutiny, many of them were leading from behind and not from the front. So if you're a leader, you have to lead from the front. So these are the kind of very, very wise messages, beautiful analysis of the civilization.
Deep analysis. A leader leads from the front. A leader doesn't lead from standing behind. That's why we have lost a few, but knowing this, we can win many, surmount many challenges, problems, and march ahead as a proud nation, as a proud civilization, a civilization of knowledge. That's what we need to see. And for this, look at that term. We had a Narendra a century ago, we have a Narendra again. So it's like a Narendra to Narendra. What is the concept of Narendra? Indra, Devendra, of all the devas. So the Indriya, senses at an individual level. At a macro level, it is a consciousness.
The collective consciousness.
Is Indra, of the Samudaya, of the civilization as a whole. And Nara, man, who is able to fathom his own senses. Take a measure of it, not just control. That's why I did use the word control. I use the word measure. So the mana, the measure of one's own senses, Indriya, if you have, then we can truly become Narendra. So this land has been fortunate to have many, many Narendra to lead this land forward. We have had Prajapati, Manu and Guru to lead this civilization through tough times and come forth as a civilization of value, of knowledge, of dharma.
Thank
you
you
so
so
much for giving this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. No wonder from Narendra he became Vivekananda, showing us that the true bliss lies in wisdom. Ananda, bliss. Vivekam, wisdom. So thank you so much. As you said, we also have the greatest Narendra here who is leading Bharat towards becoming the Vishwaguru. Thank you so much. We welcome the most compassionate Honorable Governor to address the youth over here.
இங்கே வந்துள்ள அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம். அனைவருக்கும் இனிய பொங்கல் நல்வாழ்த்துகள். We heard beautiful presentation by Hari and Hema on various facets of Swami Vivekananda, how to make it easily intelligible for us to understand.
Thank you.